bad advice on the show before, but we felt so strong about the advice in question today, we flew the folks in to discuss it in depth. This is gonna be good.
Yep.
This is Badvice Deep Dive.
22-year-old Erin Metz from Pittsburgh says that she is getting bad advice from her best friend, Kiona Calloway. Now, Erin, what bad advice do you think Kiona is giving you?
Well, I'm a virgin, and Kiona thinks that I should wait for sex until I get married. But I really don't want to be that old virgin. I feel like in today's world, guys want someone who has experience and know what they're doing. I want to date, not necessarily just, give my virginity away, but I would like to date a little bit, have some fun in my 20s. But Kiona feels that I should, stay a good girl, even though she's the total opposite.
All right. Erin, I love it. We can totally hear what you're saying over there. But now it's time to hear from Kiona. Why do you think you're giving Erin good advice?
Well, I'm 22 years old, and I have a 5-year-old daughter. And obviously, I've had her when I was quite young. She's seen what I've been through with a lot of guys, and I'd rather her not make the same mistakes that I've made. She stayed pure. She stayed pure this whole time, so I'd rather her just wait for the guy that she's very comfortable with and not give it up to somebody that's going to treat her like nothing and leave her heartbroken.
Okay, Erin, have you ever been in a serious relationship where sex could have been a part of it, a little bit?
Yeah, I've been in a serious relationship before, for about 7 months. It didn't really, last because he did say that he didn't want to be serious with me if I didn't have sex with him.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So I'm more of, a shy kind of girl, so I just wasn't okay with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Kiona, what kind of bad experience have you had that you're trying to protect Erin from?
Well, I just know that this generation of guys, they're not really willing to wait for you unless you are willing to have sex with them. And I don't want somebody to pretend to like her and she gives it up to them.
That ain't true. Not all men are like that.
Not all men, because I have a great boyfriend right now.
Okay.
But
And do you? Okay, go ahead.
Can I just ask with your current boyfriend now, are you guys
Getting it on.
active?
we're getting it on. But I mean,
Why can't she experience what you're currently experiencing?
I want her to be able to experience that. I just want to make sure that it's with the right guy. Like, I'm not trying to be her mom or anything. It's
Right.
just I'd rather her.
Yeah, she is.
Kiona, why do you feel the need to protect Erin? Is it because she's really shy and you're afraid some guys may take advantage of her?
Basically, she is.
Okay.
She's like a very, very shy person, and I'm just trying to protect her from somebody just robbing her of her innocence.
You're guarding her flower.
Basically, I'm the guardian.
Yes.
That's me.
Okay.
So, and Erin, I want to ask, is saving your virginity until marriage important to you?
Not necessarily until marriage. It's more of just, because like I said, I am pretty shy. So it's more of someone who would take me seriously and I can, get comfortable with them, but not necessarily waiting for marriage. It's just someone who wants to have something serious.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
You said I do, but you ain't doing what you telling her to do.
Because that's why I messed up. I don't want her to make the same mistakes and then get heartbroken because she's waited so long.
But you're really happy right now, are you not?
Yeah.
Are you saying that if you could do it again, you would have walked the walk you're telling Erin right now?
Yes.
I get it.
But that ain't happening. So, ultimately, this is your opinion. This is what
Your
you want to do.
decision.
But
It's
you
your
gotta
body.
I think you should fall in love.
Yes.
Like
Or-
that love.
Yeah.
I think for me, my 20s was all about finding who I was, who I was as a person, and what I want to do and who I want to be. And honestly, you really don't need a man to do that. You don't need a man in that mix. You really don't. However, if you do, my mom gave me this awesome metaphor, okay? All right, so you, Aaron, are running your own race, okay? You're running. You're looking ahead, you're staying focused. Don't look behind, because in a race, what happens when you look behind? You're gonna slow down.
Yeah.
So if anybody's behind you, I don't wanna deal with that, right? You don't wanna look too ahead, because then you'll be overwhelmed. So you look to the left or you look to the right. And the man that is like right on your level and wants to do what you want to do is the person for you. You like that?
Yeah, I do.
I really like that, right?
Right. No.